guys, Danny here. Okay, before I start this video, I just want to address one thing. Today, as I'm filming this, I just found out that Carrie Fisher has just passed away, and I wanted to just take a minute and say how grateful I am to Carrie for being amazing, being just such a big part of my childhood, and for truly inspiring me. And my thoughts and prayers go out to Carrie's family, her dog Gary. Yes, so thank you so much, Carrie, and the force is with you. So I just wanted to say that before I started this video. So today I'm going to be doing a lot of things with today's video, so it's going to be pretty long, so I'm just going to get right into it. Usually I do a Christmas haul. However, I only got one book for Christmas, and that was from my two friends, and they got me the book Rogues, and it is basically a bunch of short stories. It has authors like Joe Abercrombie, Gillian Flynn, George R.R. Martin, Stephen Saylor, has Carrie Vaughn, Connie Willis. Basically, my friends just bought this for me because it has a new Game of Thrones story by George R.R. Martin. So I thought that was really sweet of them. So here it is. This is the only book that I got for Christmas. So, yes. Okay, so moving right along. I managed to read 3 books in the month of December. I read Impulse and Perfect by Ellen Hopkins. These were both really good. These came as a recommendation from one of my really good friends that I work with. So really enjoyed these books. And the third and final book that I read in the month of December was The Fever Code by James Dashner. So this one hurt. It hurt a lot, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm super glad that I read it as fast as I did. Well, I'm still on 2016. My goal for reading of 2016 was to read 35 books. I have not met my goal, and I will not meet my goal. I know that. I have, right now, at this moment, read 38. I wish. 28 books. I've read 28 books in 2016, maybe 29, depending on if I can finish the one that I'm currently reading in the next few days. So, but I'm still pretty happy with the fact that I read 28 books. So, in that 28 books, that adds up to 13,153 pages in 2016. So I thought that was really cool. Yes, that's really all I read. So actually, without further ado, I want to get into my top 10 of 2016. So just like last year, I'm gonna do my the 2 honorable mentions, 12 and 11. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to get into my top 10. I'm flying through this video. Let's do this. Okay, so coming in at number 12, that didn't quite make the list, was Afterworlds by Scott Westerfeld. So I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a really fun read, also very informative read, talking about the world of publishing, and I thought it was really good, and I'm really glad that I read it this year. I think this was actually the first one. No, it wasn't the first book. It was like one of the first books that I read in 2016. So this is number 12. Number 11, I actually do not have with me, but that is A Dog's Purpose. I borrowed it from a friend, and she took it back when I gave it back. So it didn't quite make the list. I cried like 5 times during it. It was beautifully written, a really fun read. I really loved it, so it didn't quite make the top 10, but I still needed to mention it in here. On to the top 10 best. Okay, so number 10 is, what is it? A Dance with Dragons by George R.R. Martin. This is the 5th book in the A Song of Ice and Fire series. I think this is one of my favorite Game of Thrones novels. It's just has so much content. It is so good. All the characters are amazing. So I just love the entire series, but this one is really good, and I really hope that George can write the next book soon. I would really want to see it. read it. What are words? Okay, actually, I also want to mention that it was actually super easy to come up with my top 10 this year. Like, it's not that I didn't read, like, I read obviously 28 books, but most of them were good, but were just like, okay, like, they weren't favorite material, so it was like I knew exactly which ones were happening in my favorites. This next one, actually number 9, is a little bit of a surprise, and that is Life and Death by Stephenie Meyer. This is the Twilight retelling where everyone is gender swapped, so there's that. I actually did not expect to like it at all, but I actually really liked it. I think I like this one better than Twilight, actually. Like, I think Twilight's like good, but then this is like, yeah. Like, I think it was written a lot better than Twilight, which is like years later, so like, obviously it's a little bit improved, but yes, I really, really enjoyed this one, so much that it came in at number 9 in my top 10 list, so that's pretty good. Number 8 is United as One by Pittacus Lore. This is the final book in the Lorien Legacy series. I started reading this book when I was in grade 9, and I finished the series just this year, and so I think it was a beautiful wrap up to the series that I spent so many years reading, and I just really, really enjoyed it, so I had to put it on the list. Number 7 is Dracula by Bram Stoker. This book was beautiful. I absolutely loved it. The love story is stunning and is not nearly talked about as much as it should be. Yes, I'm probably going to read this one again in 2017, just because the first time I read it I was kind of like going a little bit quicker and I wasn't really processing everything because it was for a school project, and I was like, but I liked it so much that I actually bought it, so that says something. Yes, so that is number 7. Okay, so at number 6 is The Martian by Andy Weir. I absolutely love this book. This is not the first sci-fi that I have ever read, but this is by far the best sci-fi I've ever read. So, and let me clarify, the sci-fis I have read have I think actually all of them except for this one have been YA sci-fis, and they have been a lot more character driven, so this one was like super sciencey, and I absolutely loved it, and I'm gonna have to read more like this because I really loved it. It was so funny, beautifully written, so much science. I just loved everything about it, so this is number 6. Number 5, we're getting into the good stuff. Number 5 is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. This is the first book in her new series, The Dark Artifices. So this was absolutely beautiful. I love Cassie's writing. I think she makes amazing characters, and I love the story, and I'm super excited to see where this one goes. I think this was a really, really good first novel. So yes, I'm really excited to see where the series continues from here. Okay, and then number 4 is Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, The Hammer of Thor by Rick Riordan. So I love Rick Riordan. I love everything that he reads, but this one was absolutely beautiful. I feel like this was a pivotal novel in Rick's writing career. I feel like he has evolved so much as an author, and he is so world conscious, and he's also very conscious of his readers, and he wants to really set an example and be a good influence and show that anyone can be a hero, and I really, really appreciate that. So I just thought that this one was overall just beautiful. I haven't done a review on this yet, but I will, and to talk more about it, but it was so good, so this is why it's number 4 for sure. Number 3 is a book you've already seen in this video, and that is The Fever Code by James Dashner. This one is so good. It hurt a lot. So this is a prequel to The Maze Runner. This actually happens right before The Maze Runner. So this is like how everyone came together, how the maze was built, everything like that. It's so informative. I learned so much, and this actually changes the entire series, at least the way that I'm looking at it. It blew my mind. I loved it. It's so good. read it. Book number 3. Okay, down to the last 2. Book number 2 is The Trials of Apollo, The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan. This book was amazing. I actually, oddly enough, I found out that this book was being released in my mythology class, so it was gonna be released, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And Apollo came to Earth. He is a human, and he needs help from the other demigods to get his godly powers back. And you see so many cameos of beloved characters, and once again, just beautifully written because Rick Riordan. And this is definitely number 2. I read this in a day. It was so stunning, and I loved it. Okay, drum roll, please. My favorite book of 2016 is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. This book is absolutely amazing. I cried so hard. I have highlights throughout. It was so beautifully written. It was so tragic, but it was also so full of joy and hope while being tragic, which makes no sense, but it's a beautiful read. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So yes, this is my favorite book of 2016, and I'm so glad I read it. So glad. Okay, so the last part of this video is going to be about 2017. Okay, so 2017, my reading goal is going to be the same as 2016. It's going to be 35 books. I'm really hoping that I can do it this year because I don't have school. I feel like I didn't reach my goal in 2016 because I graduated high school and I started writing my own novel, and I'm like really focused on that, and I started doing a lot more artwork. So it's like, you know, I just need to find time to read, and I feel like I can find time to read. So I feel like 35 is sticking with it. Hopefully I can get there and pass it. I'm feeling confident. So right now I am reading a book. So these books, I don't think I'm gonna finish all of them in January. Like, the chances of that are slim. But this is like the beginning of the first 3, definitely. After that, probably not. But so the book that I'm reading right now is The Light Between Oceans by M.L. Stedman. I am actually almost done, so I'm kind of hoping that I can finish this one before the year is over to maybe push it up to 29 books instead of 28, but we will see. So this is what I plan on reading first. I'm almost done, so there's that. The second book is The Host by Stephenie Meyer. This is a reread, but I haven't read it in a few years, so, and I remember really loving it, so I just want to read again. So this actually might be the first book that I read in 2017, so there's that. The third book is A Million Worlds with You by Claudia Gray. This is the third and final book in the Firebird trilogy. So I love the first 2. So excited to see how this one gets wrapped up. So this is gonna be fun. I'm so excited. Okay, so actually, the next books, I think a lot of you are going to be super proud of me. I know that my friends are super proud of me, but it is something that I obviously have never read before, but I felt like it is time, and I am going to read the Harry Potter series in 2017. No, I have not read the Harry Potter series ever. I missed it. I read Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson was my childhood. Harry Potter was not my childhood. I've seen all the Harry Potter movies, but I know for a fact that is not the same. So I finally, as a Christmas present to myself, I have bought all of the Harry Potter novels. I'm going to show you all of them right now, because I got the new editions. I got the really, really pretty covers. The only one that I cannot show you right now is the first book. I cannot show you the Philosopher's Stone right now, because they didn't have it when I went to the bookstore. They had every other book except for the first one, so I had to order the first book online. So it is hopefully on its way to my house right now. So there's I plan on reading Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which is somewhere here. I don't know. It's in the world, coming to me. And the second one is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I love these covers. There is my personal favorite movie, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Also, this is like my favorite cover of the new covers. It's so gorgeous. Then we have Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. We have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. We have the movie that went right over my head and I didn't understand any of it, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Hoping I understand it a lot better in the book. And finally, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So I'm actually really excited to finally read Harry Potter. I feel like it is time for me to read Harry Potter, that I have avoided it long enough, but I'm actually super pumped and I'm super excited to read it. So I hope you guys are excited for me, because I'm so excited for me. Okay, so after I'm done filming this, I'm actually going to do my last writing vlog of the year, so that's going to happen. Yes, okay, so that's really all I have to say. So please, I'm sorry for the long video, thank you for bearing with me. So yes, please comment what you thought on this video. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, and I hope you guys have a safe and happy New Year. And yes, so please subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Tuesday. And I am Iridania, and see you guys in 2017.